So give us an example of the sorts of results that you saw.
Oh, right. Well, I'm still seeing them now. So I saw somebody on it's Tuesday. I saw somebody yesterday, a lady who I first met in February, and she's lost 41 kilos in weight since February. And in February, this lady was in a wheelchair because she was so heavy. And she's out, you know, it's transformative. I saw another guy yesterday, again in the same surgery, and he's lost 20 kilos. He's come off his drugs for diabetes. His diabetes is in remission. He's off his drugs for his blood pressure. And it's not even that. It's that he looked so healthy. He's 67 years old, but he had a bloom of health. Yeah. And you know, we don't really see that many healthy people.
No.
And to see older people who look well, and then he's telling me all about, well, I've joined a gym and I'm doing this. It's incredible medicine to see that. I'm seeing it week after week after week, and we've been doing it for 6 years now.
What difference do you think it makes to be empowering people rather than just prescribing,
right,
you know, maybe
a huge difference? Yeah, because they begin to believe in themselves. And what I find because of that, so if they thought that a drug had done this, mm-hmm. they wouldn't have grown. What I see is personal growth, because they've tackled one thing and they suddenly realise that their future depends on them, and so they start exercising, or they do loads of things because they think, what next? So they've had one success and they realise they have capacity, capability, they realise they are resourceful.
Yes.
And I think that's a gift, a real gift, the idea that somebody may have useful resources, intelligence and resilience.
Because everyone's resourceful,
yes.
aren't they?
Yeah.
If we just help them to view themselves as that. And I remember once helping to get one lady off the sugar. She was maybe around age 30, and she actually learnt to swim straight after, because her whole perception of herself had changed, and suddenly the whole world opened up and she had the self-efficacy.
Yeah, they're looking, instead of seeing the world as against them, their model of the world, they're beginning to see opportunity.
Yeah.
And they're using some of what they do with the carbs, and which is, you know, what are the goals they're hoping for, what are the resources they've got, and what would some small steps be. So they're using that model. And I love saying, so what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? And the answers are fantastic, and of course it does vary on what their interests and their different goals are. That's what I love to see. I'm seeing people come alive.
Yeah. And it's like they're an active participant in their own health, which is very different from the normal doctor-patient scenario. It
is, and I call it collaboration. And in fact, the Royal College of General Practitioners really believes in this as the way forward with patients, that doctors and patients should work together, they should collaborate together on shared goals. So that we should be trying to find out what are people hoping for, rather than telling them. So I think the old Dr Unwin would have told you what to do and then been cross when you didn't achieve it. So I did everything wrong. I told you what to do, I gave you the wrong ways to do it, and then I'm cross when you don't achieve it. Whereas now, I'm trying to find out what you're hoping for. I think cutting sugar and starchy carbs for many people is so helpful. And I'm careful not to take credit for it myself. It's most important that the people believe they did it.
Yes.
I don't want them dependent on me. That isn't kind. I think I'm just a catalyst for things that patients are quite capable of doing themselves.
Yes.